back and I feel it
So we went to visit my cousins and grandparents in Florida. I haven't left the house in a couple of days. These are my favorite thing. Also all the dollar notebooks. Good morning, I'm home alone. My mom and my grandparents went out for breakfast and my mom woke me up and I said, I'm too tired, can I just hang out in the afternoon? And she said yes, because I couldn't get to sleep until like 2:30. So anyways, I'm home alone. I've just been reading all morning. Then I called a friend. I'm tidying things up in the attic and I genuinely want to see if I can take this. I was reading When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie McLemore. I'm making friends! The wind was blowing in just the right direction, so I tried to do the model thing where your hair gets blown back and it looks great.
It's not.
We left my grandparents' house. My mom and I are spending the last half an hour, 45 minutes of our time here in Florida at a beach that's sort of near to the airport, and we're just gonna read. So this is a book called Adam that I read last summer. I got it at a bookshop last summer while we were traveling, and it's so good and interesting. It's written from the perspective of a cis, like, straight guy, and he's going to visit his sister in New York who's really in like the lesbian subculture particularly, and it's set in 2006, so a lot of the, not a lot, but some of the language is really out of date, and it's also from like a 17-year-old teenager who doesn't really know much about the queer community. And I'm just rereading it, it's so interesting. We were only in Florida for about 3 days this week, and we spent most of it visiting with people, etc. So this was actually the first time we went to the beach that week, and it was so worth it. So nice. I found a little sea snail. It was about over here. There.
Walking is not permitted.
Nick happens to be coming into the airport at the same time that we're leaving it. We're at Seattle Airport now. And it just so happens that the way the train schedules are, the way our flights were scheduled, we're gonna get to see each other for maybe like 1 minute, 7 minutes before he goes and gets his flight and we go home. So, like, that's just so very lucky, and I really hope it happens. And I'm just waiting here for another 12 minutes to see if this happens. I got home late last night, and the tea is that I got to see Nick for 47 seconds on the train platform before he had to run to his flight and we had to run to get on the train. But I gave him seashells that I had gotten in Florida. I'm just feeling self-conscious right now, that's why this is like this. But I handed him seashells and then he ran, and I ran. And it was really cute, but it was really sad because I'm not going to see him for another few days. I'm currently working on a project with other small YouTubers, and it's going super well. And then today, VidCon on Instagram announced that entries for the Less Than Famous panel are now open, and I'm going to make an audition video today, which I'm super excited about. It just feels like this is how I want days to feel. Usually, like, I feel motivated for life, I have things to do and goals, and I also have plenty of free time and independence and friends to talk to. I feel like this is how life should feel. You know what? Screw it. Here's my whole face and my hair, and I woke up and it's 20 past noon. I mentioned this in last Halloween's vlog when I did sort of daily vlogs, and it's just that tidying and doing homework, etc. is so satisfying to make time lapses of, even if you're not a YouTuber. Like, you get to look back on everything you did in that period of time, and you just feel good.
Oh my god, I love that.
So a day after we got back from Florida, we headed up to Western Washington University so that I could do an admitted students day / tour / orientation. This was a lovely coffee place by the water that we went to that's near the university. I loved it. I absolutely adored it there. I got a bunch of stuff from the university store and from the clubs and activities fair. These are the steps to nowhere. Hello, it's the next day. We got home at about 9 o'clock last night, and I clicked the button. I just put this up on Instagram. I clicked the button and chose that as my university, so we paid the initial deposit, which means that I've chosen it, and I think I'll be really happy there, and I'm going to talk about that a bit more in depth, probably in a longer video and not part of the snappier like vlog. But I did get a lot of things, like free things from clubs and stuff, and then I bought like a little banner for myself and a sweatshirt. So I have work at 4:30 today, and these are all the things I'd like to get done before 4:30. It's very ambitious. I don't think I could get all of it done, but I'm gonna really try. Okay, so I just tried to film a video about the time that I grew up in a medieval village in France for a couple of years, and I decided I didn't like the way it was going, so I'm gonna try it again another time. And I plan on finishing like 90% of this by the end of the day. I've started working on a backlog day, which is a whole other thing. My god, keep to one project. We're back at school, and pointless update, I would love to be an ENFP. Look, maybe I can rearrange just like my stacks, or stop thinking of MBTI at all and just have those personality traits, build them into me, but I mean, INFJ to ENFP, it's not that hard. Yeah. So I left my French assignment at home, which was a great start to the week, but I went home and I got it, so I'll turn it in just now. And I'm bringing ice lollies for my friends. I mean, if they're interested in
And I just like flip it around a lot.
I'm gonna vlog about the day.
Okay, are you recording?
Yeah, so it's almost 6, and I'm with Nick. This is Nick.
Hi.
And we went to the beach, and Nick, can I say this?
Oh yeah.
Is this okay?
Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
No! Nick locked his keys in the car, and so we had to call his mom to come and pick us up, to take us to another car, to drive to his house, to get his dad, to drive us out to this car with the keys to unlock it. And that's where we are now, and that's how the day's been going. So now we're going to my house to do nothing. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Flowers. Oh, I have a story for the video if it's on. When you're driving down the streets in the place we live, every once in a while you'll see yellow tulips, and it's because like 10 or so years ago, like a dozen years ago, there was this kind of hippy-dippy guy, and he just walked down the side of the road with like a bucket full of tulips, like tulip bulbs, and he just went around with a shovel and he planted them all along the sides of the road because it just made him happy to see the flowers every spring.
That's so good. That has the same energy as the one that's not Stitch and Lilo and Stitch that just makes sandwiches.
Oh my god. It reminds me of something you would do.
That's something I'm gonna do when I'm older and I have very low energy or whatever, then I'm gonna find one particular project that I can work on to like give me purpose in life, I guess. But yeah. And you probably will too. You're gonna be building computers or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep updating my computer and
yeah. Studying. You can go back to school after you've retired.
I hope so.
I'd like that too, actually. I like structure in some way.
What if we were professors at the same school?
Sorry, I didn't mean professors. That'd be nice. That would be very nice. That'd be cool.
That would be really nice. You could teach psychology.
I could.
MBTI.
I could teach MBTI theory, the class.
You could make a...
Or the history of personality theory, because it would be so much more developed at that point.
Ooh. I was thinking it would be interesting if you... I was thinking about it, like, writing a book, forensics, that's like, it's kind of like, How to Get Away with Murder, the TV show. And it's like, it's like a chapter book that's a textbook on how to kill someone and get away with it. But it pretty much, it's like a teaching tool because it has all the things you'd look for at the scene to like determine and figure out who killed them. But it's kind of like in a way that's like, kind of like the Anarchist Handbook. But it would be interesting if you had, I know we talked about it, like a series of short stories where it's like different people with different disorders and kind of like kind of like the DSM, but like a way where you could read a fictional creative piece and still learn about the disorders in it in an accurate way that's not like romanticized.
Yeah,
It reminds me of you because you like to write.
I love that. I mean, you remember when you walked into my psych classroom last year at the end of term, and some people were outside playing Ultimate Frisbee or something, I think.
You were so
And I was
excited.
just sitting in there reading the DSM-5, I think. And you just pop your head around the corner.
Because you're a good boy, nerd boy.
That was a good day.
That was a good day.
I have a kazoo in my backpack.
Will you take it out?
Yeah, I will. I'll whip it out right now. Oh,
You
yes.
can do that while driving.
Absolutely. I'm being strange. Okay. Song request?
That one song, Baby Got Back. Never mind, stop it.
It's Wednesday and I just got home from school. I just wanted to say I know I film Nick a lot, but at other friends I would like to film with you as well. I just don't want you to feel as though I'm like using you for a video or anything like that. So yeah, at other friends, if you're watching this, let me know when you can completely be in my video, and same for people I haven't met in real life as well. Even like send in a video, be in my video, it's completely fine. I just don't want to like feel like I'm losing anyone by putting them in my video, etc. Thank you! And at other close friends who aren't Nick, I will message you separately as well, because I can't just expect people to go 5 minutes into my vlog to find my hidden message for them. This was marine science homework about crustaceans, and it involved cutting out and coloring in, and boy did I miss that. I quite enjoyed that. Good morning, it's Saturday. Nick spent the night and we just woke up, or he's probably been up for longer than I have, but it's 8:24, and he went to the bathroom, so now I'm vlogging. This is my room. It's actually pretty tidy. It feels tidy in its heart and soul. So today I'm going to the Pacific Science Center with my mom. I've never been before. She's been before. And apparently it's targeted at younger kids, but it's okay. We're gonna have a great time. And last night I went to Nick's house. They made me pasta, and we played with the cats, and we watched home videos and Black Mirror. So that was a good time too. It's just setting up to be a good weekend. And Nick's about to be here. Let's see if he wants to be in the vlog. Hi! I'm vlogging. I kept it on in case you wanted to be in it. That's you. Hi. Great. What do you have to say about the situation? The situation being right here, right now. The scoop. What's the scoop?
What's the scoop? What does that mean? Tired. Vlogging. It doesn't seem. I'm really good at vlogging. I want the camera.
I want the camera.
What do you have to say? What's the scoop?
I gave the scoop while you were in the bathroom.
Your videos are always interesting. I'm looking at you and not the camera. Oh no.
Right after this clip was taken, I ran into about 4 friends on the ferry, and that was super nice. It's really empty up here because there's no sun. And I'd just taken a shower.
Like Westlight? Walk through so you can sort of where the shows are. I'm getting heebie-jeebies standing here. This is the naked mole rat. Except I'm not keen on fennel. But if you put enough sweet potato with the fennel, I would like it. They're so cute.
I ended up getting one of these a couple of weeks after this. I want to see if they fly down in front of you.
They only live for about a month, and as they start to die, you'll see that their leaves start to get frayed.
Oh man.
Look at that black one, Dex, right up there. That big black one.
Some of the bigger dinosaurs were to scale, and that made me really happy. Oh my god. I almost dropped this entire phone. Am I coming in? This is my dream room. Look at this.
You can do that. You just.
I could do this. It's not even. It's fathomable. Look, hello. Welcome to my home. How do you think art and science connect? Oh my god.
I think you should have put your hand things on first. Okay.
I went to 2 separate planetarium shows on this day. We're back here again. You're watching Disney Channel. This was the same spot I sat for the last one. That's where I sat yesterday. No way, really? Okay, so we're almost at the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really proud of myself because I filmed a lot, I edited a lot, and I put this together and I put the effort in, and I'm just proud of myself because this is what I want to do. In the next vlog, it's my 1-year anniversary with Nick, and we go to that huge pink building on the left. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to send me a message, be my friend, or just watch. And thank you. I hope you enjoyed your time at the Safe and Happy Galaxy, and have a lovely day, and remember that you are loved.